Dear students, welcome to Module 3 Implementation Fabrics. In the last class, we have discussed a topic on programmable logic devices. So, today we will be going to understand PCBs, that is, packaging and IC packaging and printed circuit boards. Right? So, what is an IC package? IC package is one of the last stage in the production of semiconductor devices. ICs are encapsulated in a protective packages. Why do we need to put them in a protective package is nothing but in order to safeguard the ICs from corrosion or any physical damages, and also allow mounting of electrical components or connections, and also connecting it to the PCB. So basically it is one of the important step. IC packaging is one of the important step where the semiconductor block gets covered in a packaging that protects this IC from any of the potentially damaging external elements or due to corrosion effects over a period of time. So as you can see in the diagram, you can understand that IC is surrounded by a protective package and external pins are provided in order to connect it to the PCB. Okay, so next is about PCB. What are these PCBs? Nothing but printed circuit boards which allows the interconnection of different components is PCB. So layers of conducting wires are there in the PCB between insulating material, that is a fiberglass. Most of the time it is manufactured using a process called photolithography as well as etching. So whatever the wires that is there in the PCB, it interconnect the ICs and other components that are placed on the PCB. So external connection to other systems or other components is also provided. So there are different types of PCBs, PCB placement. In that, one type is through-hole PCBs. What are these through-hole PCBs is nothing but as you can notice from the figure, that IC package pins pass through the drilled holes. Holes will be there on the PCB where the ICs will be IC pins will be made to pass through the holes, and soldering to the PCB wires will be done in order to join the hole. So this is a usual way in which you have seen through-hole PCBs. Coming to surface mount PCBs, here IC will be kept on a PCB. Okay, so it will be soldered to the wires on the PCB surface itself. So that's why it is called surface mount PCB, that you can notice from the figure over here. This is surface mount. So packages and PCB features are generally smaller than through hole compared to the previous type of PCB, that is through hole PCB. Here it is, the packaging will be smaller compared to the earlier one. And there is another way, that is called multi-chip modules, where several ICs are made to be placed on a ceramic carrier, that you can notice from the figure, that ceramic carrier on which multiple ICs, okay, so multiple ICs are kept. It includes thin film, passives and discrete components can also be included over there, and external connection for PCB mounting is provided. So this type of PCB, this type of packaging or placement is ideal for high density applications. Something like cell phone is the best example for this. Okay, so this is about IC packaging as well as printed circuit boards. In the next class we will be discussing about signal integrity.